What's up, everybody? Welcome back to J&L Garage. It is after the Christmas holidays. We are finally getting back on the YouTube channel. The holidays really had us tied up. Me and JP have been wanting to make some videos here and there, but I've got a different vehicle out here for you guys that I'm going to show you now. Alright, so this is Cody's 2003 BMW 325i. This is Cody. We are going to be putting a radio in it today. Is that it today?
Yeah.
And he's got him a new JVC radio. When did you get this car? Not too long ago? We're using the
beginning of school year.
The budget Harbor Freight toolbox there. It was a rather cheap radio, but from what I could tell, it's supposed to be really good quality. And so we got to pop this stock radio off or out. It's really simple. I think there's a total of 2 screws in it. We've got to pop this trim panel out, this trim panel around the radio, and then there's 2 screws, one here, and then the entire radio should slide out. And it's got some weird European wiring harness back there that plugs into the back of the radios, and also a antenna. And hey, we've got all the wires in the house. We are not wiring it into we're not using the radio harness to wire into the factory harness of the car. We've got a Metra brand adapter harness that we're going to wire together. All it is color coding, but I'm going to show you guys the basic steps of the wiring, and we're just going to kind of skip through that and get to tearing this dash apart and putting this new radio in and let you guys see how it sounds. That's nice. Alright, so basically this is the JVC wiring kit. This is the wiring harness piece that comes with the radio, and this is the Metra brand wiring adapter for the harness. And basically all you do is color code it. So literally just orange to orange, purples to purples, it all goes together. These are just the basic tools you're gonna need. I've already wired it all together, as you can see, but it's really simple. I feel like I didn't need to film that. And so you just use the razor blade to strip it down. I used heat shrink. A lot of people like to use electrical tape, but it looks really sketchy and I don't like it. And you just need a lighter to heat up the heat shrink and shrink it down. And so now we're fixing to go pull the dash apart and plug this up and make sure it works. We're back out in the car now. We're fixing to start popping these trim pieces off, and then we got to pull the radio out and put the new one in. And where is the antenna adapter and stuff? He's got it in his hand. You've got to have this antenna adapter as well with it. He bought this whole kit off Crutchfield for, it was like 70 bucks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And basically this just adapts it from the factory antenna to the regular Motorola antenna. Yeah, that's it right there. And then he's got the face plate, because this radio is significantly smaller than the original radio. So we're fixing to, all you do is take a flathead screwdriver and stick it under here like so, and it pops out like that.
Shapoopy.
And we got to pull this piece off. You got to pull this piece off first, and then this piece will pry out. And then the radio just simply slides out after you take off these 2 screws and you unplug it from the back. Okay, so the BMW wiring harness has got a very strange connector here. You have to slide this plastic piece up, and then I just used my fingers up under it and hooked it up like that. You know, hooked it, yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
And then the antenna has actually got a little button on the back you got to press as well. And so now it should just be plug up the aftermarket harness.
It's plug and play.
Plug up the antenna, and it should be ready to go. Alright, so we're fixing to put the radio in now. Pretty much I just zip tied the harness kind of together so it's not so jumbled up in there. This is going to be a struggle. And Cody's popping it back in. I think the screws are in this cup holder. Yeah, they are. And so I figured I'd film this entire process of us putting it back in, so that way you guys could know how this whole dash goes together and everything.
God, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We had already test fitted it a little while ago, but it's really hard. All right, there we go. And so now, can you hand us a Phillips head, Alex? Now we've got 2 screws on both sides. One here and one on his side, right at the top. And that's all that holds these radios in. Thank you. Yeah, this phone is filming a lot clearer now, though.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Cody showed me that I could actually do a lot better filming on this phone than what I've been doing. It's now supposed to be filming in 1080p with 60 frames, right?
Yep.
And so that was really nice. And so hopefully this car is going to be in a lot more videos now, because he literally lives right up the road from us. And he's a good friend. And so, yeah, it'll be okay. It shakes a little bit, but there's not really anything you can do about it, because it doesn't actually snap on into this Metra. And it doesn't shake enough for it to affect the radio itself. So now you got to put this piece on. And these trim pieces literally just snap in. This might be one of the easiest radio installs I've done. And so now you got to install this long piece here.
Struggle.
We got Small Dong helping him here.
Oh, hell. Okay, there we go. Come on, push it.
And there it is. It's all put in place. Let's hear it.
Let's go with a May song.
What the fuck did you just call that?
Did we fuck this up?
Oh, is it playing?
Oh,
Do you
it's
have the
not
aux cord
fucking plugged in.
I heard the speakers play, so I know it's working.
I don't even think it's on bass boost yet. No, it's not even on bass.
Wow. And this is on stock subs. There's nothing aftermarket except for the radio. Yeah, that's gonna be some blown speakers before long if you play it like that all the time.
Okay.
I will call that a success. What about you? BMW pulls, take one. I hope that's not to the floorboard.
Most definitely was to the floorboard.
Alright, so that pretty much sums it up for this video. Actually, I'm going to throw some center caps into Reba real quick, and I'll try to film some of that, but it's gotten really dark outside. Quick update in Alabama. It is, what, 70 degrees outside right now, and it's December the 27th, and so that is very abnormal. But I'm going to be doing an update on Reba soon, showing you guys what I got for it for Christmas and things like that. It's just little updates, it's nothing huge. And so, yeah, that pretty much sums it up for this one. Hopefully we're going to be able to keep putting videos out for you guys, because the holidays just really had us tied up. But J&L Garage is back, so yeah, stay tuned. Please give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and comment some ideas for us. And as always, have a good one.